What do you need me to type?
Just see where we're starting.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to this beautifully warm November evening. Thanks for coming out in the cold. Welcome. I'm Becky Keene. I am a current trustee of the library board of the Niles Main District Library. And we are here tonight to announce our slate of candidates for next year's election for the Niles Main District Library campaign. The last 18 months or so have been hard. They've been hard on the library, hard on the staff, hard on the patrons. And we're here tonight to let you know that we heard you. We heard what you said, and we're here to help. Sorry, the wind is blowing things around. We're here for you. We're here to be responsible stewards for the community and for the library. And we are joined by others tonight who want to see our library restored to star status. The Save Our Library Committee PAC brought the four of us together. There are four of us. And they're here tonight as well to spread the word. Our elected officials, Mayor George Alpagianis is here tonight. We're expecting to see Senator Ron Billy Valum here tonight. We have a couple others. We have Scotty O'Brien with us tonight. We have board members, Trustee Olson and Trustee Rosansky, all giving us their support tonight. And we're here to share with the public that this slate is the right choice for you and for our library. So without further ado, I would like to introduce you to the Reclaim Our Library slate. Woo! I'm the first name on the slate, Becky Keene. I've lived in Niles with my family for about 7 years. We chose to move. And because I was afraid of the rumors that I heard about the library board. During my time on the board, I have continually fought against questionable lawyers, the hiring freeze, and I've tried to bring accountability to the board. Our Reclaim Our Library slate shares values that you should expect of your trustees, such as the American Library Association's Bill of Rights, and that all patrons, regardless of gender, color, age, or ability, deserve the best our library can offer. Running with me is Jason Trunko, and here he is to say a few words himself.
Good evening. Thank you all for coming out. I'm running for a very simple reason. We all have a voice. We're all citizens of Main Township, Village of Niles, and it's very important that we all have our voice heard. What's going on currently is not what should be going on in the library. The library is a place to learn, to get educational needs, and things that you may need that you can't afford at home. I remember when I first moved here almost 16 years ago, the first place I came to use a computer so I could search for a job was in this very library. And I think to take that away from anybody, my children, my in-laws who are senior citizens, anybody, is just wrong. So that's why I'm running today. And without further ado, I'd like to turn it over to Roberto.
Thank you, everyone, and good evening to everyone. I would like to address specifically the residents here in Niles, but understand that library issues are not just here locally, but across the nation. Specific to Niles, I'm going to introduce myself. I am a 21-year resident here of Niles. I've raised my family here. I'm a father of two, married, and I'm a public servant. So throughout my career, I've dedicated my career to public service. Niles Main Public District Library is a gem in our community, and I'm going to spend my energy to safeguard some of the things that the community, I've heard from community members, mainly that I've heard that they want our library to remain strong, vibrant, and be relevant to their needs. That's something that I've heard really loudly, that their needs need to be met through the services here at the library. So if elected, I'm committed to making sure that the library continues to support growth, and that growth is to meet the community needs. I want to make sure that the funding that's being provided for the library, it's being used effectively and efficiently to be able to provide those services. Thank you so much for your time, and I look forward to serving you in the community. Thank you.
Thanks, Roberto. So I know that you only see three faces up here, and we do have a fourth. Unfortunately, he had a business trip planned before we scheduled this. So, but he is a name that you guys, the community, has been asking for repeatedly, month after month. Umair Kadir will be joining the Slate. Yay. Yes. So we chose the name Reclaim Our Library because we want the community to get back the five-star institution that they deserve. We will dedicate ourselves to being accountable, respectful, and collaborative partners in restoring programs and supporting staff. With that, I think if we could please have Mayor Alpajanis come up and say a word. Thank you for coming out tonight and being outside in the cold.
Thank God I'm a warm-blooded Greek. I just wanted to take a moment to say I'm just here to support the Slate right now. I believe in the library. It's a place where my children all grew up. It was a safe haven always. As a library, it's always I've always considered it a service, something that we've sometimes we lose money and sometimes we do okay. But just like if salt went through the roof, we're going to continue to salt your streets and make sure the streets are safe. And I'm not aligned to any one group, movement, or anything else, but I do believe in the four candidates here, and I came out to support them on behalf of the Village of Niles and me as a mayor. So we're glad to have a good election coming up in front of us. We wish the best, but we do need to put some things back into place here in the library, make sure that it's a good, solid foundation. It's an educational place for our children, for our seniors, and for the Village of Niles and the entire, both townships, both Niles and Main Township. So thank you very much. I'm happy to be supportive of the Slate today. Thank you.
Thank you. So the Slate didn't put itself together either. We have the Save Our Library Committee PAC to thank for putting us together, and we'd like to invite them up to say a few words as well.
Good evening. My name is Jeanette Lee, and I am here representing the committee to Save Niles Main District Library. We believe that an investment in our library is a direct investment in our community, and that our community needs and deserves a vibrant library where programming is robust, staff is respected, the building is correctly maintained, and the atmosphere is welcoming to all. We want to send a clear message to the anti-library trustees. You cannot take our community's votes and then vote against our community. You cannot take our tax dollars and spend them on corrupt contracts instead of our infrastructure. And you cannot get away with your recklessness and incompetence any longer. We are organized, we are determined, and with such an amazing slate of candidates with expertise and integrity, we will save our library. We are, we are excited to support this slate of four candidates who share in our values and who are committed to ending the attacks on our library and its staff. Becky Keene has been working tirelessly to fight for transparency and accountability in her role on the board, and we know that Roberto Botello, Jason Trunco, and Umair Kadir will join Becky in being responsible stewards of the public trust and advocates for a strong and robust library. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes. And we have another speaker. Senator Villivalam, would you like to come up, please?
Good evening, everyone. It's great to be with you all. I am Ron Villivalam. I am the state senator for the 8th District, which goes from Albany Park in the city up to Glenview. It's an honor to be here to support the Save the Maine Niles Library effort. We embarked on this mission after unfortunate and dangerous policies and votes that were put forth by some of the library trustees. Really an attack on our community, attack on the people that use the library every single day, from our youth to our parents in the community and the people that work at the library. I come to you today not only as someone that is a state senator, someone that is a father of a 4-year-old and 1-year-old. I come to you as someone that used the library every single day when I was in 5th and 6th grade. My school would end at 1 o'clock, and I would go to the library for 3 hours before my dad got off of work, and we would both go home together. That was my sanctuary. That was where I learned so much about our community, about our country's history, about inclusivity, about treating people with dignity, about making sure that when we have a place that is sacred, that people can go to, that people can learn from, that we protect it with everything we have. And that's why I'm here today, is because of that experience, because I still remember that librarian. When I forgot to check in with my dad, when I went to the library, she would call my dad from her desk phone and say, he's okay. And that's what this is about. This is about community. This is about making sure that we are inclusive and we're not just saying it. And this is about dignity, making sure everyone at this library that works at this library gets the wages, the benefits, and the working conditions that they deserve. And I'm proud to stand here in support of this mission. I know Senator Laura Murphy would support that. I know our mayor of Niles, who's here today as well, supports that. And we look forward to getting this done, and you have my full support. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. That is a perfect way to lead into my next topic, which is a call for action. Thank you all for being here tonight. This is just the beginning, though. So we are going to be asking for your support and your help throughout the next months. Starting tonight, we have our petitions here. If you are willing to sign, we all have them with us. We'd love to get your signature on them. We are going to be asking for people to be knocking on doors and all kinds of things. So Save Niles, is it Save Our Library, the website now?
Save Niles Library.
SaveNilesLibrary.org has all the information about what has happened already, about us, about how you can help. We will be having our own website as well, coming soon. So please join us in taking back our library. Thank you.